Welcome back, first graders. Today is Tuesday, and I hope you have been having an awesome day. Today, we're going to continue learning about adding two-digit numbers together. Yesterday, we added one two-digit number together with a single-digit number. We practiced lining them up on top of each other, and we learned that we always start with our ones place. Now, today is going to look a little bit different, and I know that you're going to be able to follow along and figure it out just like you did yesterday. Okay, so today we're going to add together two-digit numbers. They are all going to be in values of 10, and you will notice that we are not going to have any ones in our ones place today. So it'll make adding our tens together pretty simple. So let's start with the number sentence 40 plus 30. 40 plus 30. Now, remember when I write my number sentence on my rocket ship, right? I start with my tens when I'm writing it. So I have 4 tens in 40 and 0 ones. And then in the number 30, I have 3 tens and 0 ones. Now on your paper, since you don't have the rocket ship, it probably looks like this. And I want to make sure that I write nice and neat and so that I can see exactly where my ones are and exactly where my tens are. I could even circle them nice and neat, just like this, to see that they go together. Alrighty, now before I start adding, I'm going to move next door and I'm going to draw my quick pick. How many tens are there in 40? That's right, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 ones. There are 3 tens in the number 30. 10, 20, 30. And 0 ones. So I'm going to add my ones first. I don't have any. So I'm going to keep this whole side blank because I have 0 ones. And I'm going to then add my tens. I could do this a few ways. I could add 4 plus 3 and count on 4 plus 3, 5, 6, 7. Or I can count each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. And then I'm going to draw 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, I ran out of room. 7. And the value of 7 tens is 70. I'm going to do the same thing on my rocket ship. I'm going to start with my ones. Remember, we always start adding with our ones. 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 3 is 7. So my answer is 70. Now, you might have figured out that you could also do this on a 120 chart. So if I start on 40, and I know that I'm adding 30, I'm just going to count down by tens. 10, 20, 30. I don't have any ones. So my answer is 70. So I used my 120 chart to do the exact same thing. We love to use 120 charts in our classroom. All right, let's do one more. Okay. All right. So my number sentence is going to be 20 plus 30. So I'm gonna write in my tens place, there are 2 tens in the number 20. There are 3 tens in the number 30 and 0 ones. 20 plus 30. Then I'm going to draw my quick pick. I know that 20 has 2 tens. It has 0 ones. The number 30 has 3 tens, 0 ones. Then I'm going to add my ones place first. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Then I move to my tens. I have 2 tens plus 3 tens. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So I have 5 tens. What is the value of 5 tens? That is right. It is 50. So my answer is 50. Now, if I go next door to my rocket, I am going to do the same thing. I start with my ones. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So my answer is 50. Again, I could also check my work or use a 120 chart since I am using the just tens and no ones. So if I start on, let's see, if I start with 20, I am going to add 30, counting by tens, 10, 20, 30, and I land on 50, which matches the answer that we got here. All right, so now you know how to add 2-digit numbers and how to line them up and to start with your ones and to then move to your tens. Great job today. I'll see you tomorrow.